Hey, what's up, good people? How you doing? Welcome to Stock Up with Larry Jones. You guys already know to go ahead and hit the like, subscribe, and the notification bell. Just checking everything out here. Hey, if you're new to the page, go ahead and hit the like, subscribe, and the notification bell. You've been rolling with me for a while, you know. Go ahead and hit the like button. Listen, we're just going to get right into it. We want to see how effective have we been in our trading this year with not knowing what the heck is going on, right? You and I know that been in the market, that understand the way recessions go. You and I know that technically we are in a recession. But, you know, there's been this campaign to convince everybody that we're not. I'm going to, at the top of this video, tell you guys that I would rather be in a recession right now. I would not want a worse recession coming, let's just say second quarter of 2023, which most of the analysts have been predicting. I've been, giving you guys that information. It is better if we were in one right now under this current state. This is just me. I know it's not you. And the reason why is generally we're already 7 months into a recession minimally by the time they tell us. In 2008, which was the last big recession, we did not know we were in a recession until almost 14 months later, right? We were in a recession in 2007. They made the announcement in 2008, December 1st, all right? See what I'm getting at? So if we were already in a recession, we'd be halfway over. So what have we been doing? Have we just been sitting on the sideline? No, we've been dollar cost averaging. And for those of you that have been following the $5 a day challenge, I want you to check that out. Now, also what I want to do is I'm going to give my top 5 stock to be dollar cost averaging in starting now. Actually starting the beginning of the year, which a lot of you and I have been doing. And if you haven't been following the $5 a day challenge, it's still not too late. I want to share with you how you can do it. And I also want to show you how effective it is. But before we do that, I would like for you guys to know that Weeble now has 12 free stock in August for the entire month of August. Get up to 12 free fractional shares, as you can see, worth up to $30,600. Okay, so Weeble has that promotion. Get up to 12 free stocks now of fractional shares, and you can get up to $30,600. Okay, so what that means is they can give you, say, $150 of Tesla, they can give you $50 of Google. They can give you just fractional shares. And we're going to actually be talking about fractional shares in this video because for those of you that are not following the $5 a day challenge, this is going to help you. Now, I'm also going to show you this. I wanted to show you.
I want to take a look with you guys at how past crashes compare to our current crash. This is a cool chart that was shared on Twitter by a group called Hedgeye. On the bottom left-hand side, you see a blue line that represents the S&P 500 currently. In the middle, you see an orange line that represents the 2008 housing bubble. And on the far right is a black line. That was the dot-com recession bubble. What I want you guys to see is how many times the market ripped up 10% or even 20%, and it was just a fake out. Look at the early stages of the recession here. The moves were all around 10% up and down, kind of like we're experiencing right now. And then later, as the recession progressed, the moves began to double. I also noticed that when it did get very close to bottoming out, it retested that area more than just one time, which means that we're not likely to get a V bottom on this recession. And the last thing I want to point out is that every bear market usually has 3 legs down, and we've only had 2 legs down so far. So are we due for another leg down? That's the question.
No one knows where the bottom is, and no one can guess the bottom. That's why you have to be willing to be fluid like water, because the market can throw a wrench in your plan, but you still should have a plan. So what has been our plan? We've been dollar cost averaging, and we've been doing it every day. So for those of you that's been following the $5 a day challenge, please leave me a comment if you've been following it. I had 3 portfolios, but I'm going to give you today now my top 5 out of all of the portfolios, right? Number 1 is Apple, ticker symbol AAPL. Number 2 is Microsoft, ticker symbol MSFT, I believe. Number 3 is Google. Number 4 is a VOO, which is the Vanguard S&P 500. It has companies like Google, Microsoft, Amazon, and Tesla in it. And then VTI. So you got 2 ETFs, which is VOO and VTI. VTI is a Vanguard that just tracks the total stock market, okay? So let's go over that again. This is my top 5 for you to dollar cost average. Apple, Microsoft, Google, VOO, and VTI. A lot of you have shared interest in taking a part of the $5 a day challenge or $1 million cup of coffee. And here's what we're doing. We are in this for no less than 5 to 10 years, right? 5 to 10 years. If you're not willing to do this, which is dollar cost average for the next 5 years, then this is not for you. But I'm going to prove to you in this video that it does work. So 5 to 10 years, we're going to buy the same amount every time you get paid. If it's bi-weekly, if it's weekly or monthly, you continue to purchase all 5 of these stock if you want my top 5 pick of my portfolios, okay? So I hope I did the math right on this. So, and these are round numbers, so we're not going to do the points. Some of them are going to be a little more than $5 a day, and some may be a little less. But if you take your calculator, you'll get it, right? So that's $36.50 a year. So that's $3,650 a year, right? That's roughly $300 monthly, all right? So if you get paid every week, or if you want to deposit every week, then I want you to download the Weeble app in my description, and then you could do this. You can buy these fractional shares. Now, technically, it's supposed to be $15 a week per stock, right? I'm sorry, 14.1. You could do 14, but let's just round it up to $15. So let's just go $15 per stock if you're buying it weekly. So every week, $15 in an Apple, $15 in a Microsoft, $15 in a Google, VOO, and VTI. Follow? If you get paid bi-weekly, meaning twice a month, then it's simple. $28 per stock, right? So $28 in Apple, every other week, $28 worth of Microsoft, Google, VOO, and VTI. All right? If it's monthly, $300, okay? Or I'm sorry, $56 per stock. All 5 stock. We're going to stay diversified, okay? Follow? And if you have the capital or the dry powder to start from the beginning of the year and to put in until right now, just calculate how many days it is or pay periods, then just come join us. It's called the Larry Jones $5 a day challenge, but this will be my top 5. This is my blue chip portfolio. And as you can see here, we got Tesla, Nvidia, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, Apple, right? The entire portfolio is only down 4%, right? So we're going to, let's just take Apple for example, right? So if we go to Apple right here, we could see for the day it's down. But because we've been dollar cost averaging, I've been doing $10 a day every day, and I haven't done last month. So I missed July, and I'm waiting on a red day to do that. You could see Apple, because we dollar cost average, bought every week, we're up by this much, right? But now look at what happens had you just bought Apple at the beginning of the year just one time. Had you bought Apple at the beginning of the year, let's go here year to date, you would be down 11.26%. So instead of being up, you would actually be down by double digits. Now here's our ETF portfolio. There again, down 7%, right? Let's do the same thing with VOO. Because we've been dollar cost averaging every week at $10 a day, right? Remember, I didn't do last month. We are down 4%. But had you bought VOO at the beginning of the year, right, you would be down 14%. So you see the difference in dollar cost averaging. You see the power of dollar cost averaging. It literally assures you the best purchase price because no one has a crystal ball, right? And the more you buy it on red days, especially at a time when you're in a bear market, you're just buying stuff on a discount for a elongated period of time. Hey, don't forget about the 2 links below. One is Moomoo. Moomoo is where we're continuing to cash up, put our money in Moomoo, and we're going to be buying some dips. When we get negative 20, we're going to be making some major purchases. And myself and Stocks with Josh are going to be partnering and helping you guys with that portfolio. But right now we're still cashing up and we're going to be making some purchases with Moomoo. Okay, so download that link, put $100 in there and get ready for that. And then don't forget about the special with Weeble. And that is, as you can see, the 12 free stock. And that's going to be fractional shares of stock worth up to $30,600. Okay, good people, we're going to leave it right there. Make sure you hit the subscribe and the like button if you have not. We're going to continue to keep you fed with as much information as we can. We take the complicated, break it down, and make it simple. All right, good people, I love you guys. And always, as always, live, love, laugh, and learn.